Hi friends, today we are going to travel in this Air India flight from Chennai to Delhi, and we are going to land in IJ Airport Terminal 3. Yes, all Air India and Vistara Airlines flight will land in Terminal 3 T3 of Delhi Airport. So journey starts from Chennai Airport. So let's start from the beginning and let us see what are the new things we can see in Air India after Tata's takeover. So right now we are in Chennai Airport, and this is a new terminal building T4 which has been newly opened, and you can very well see that you cannot see a lot of passengers over there, and along with Air India you can also see this Air Asia flights which will land over here. So this T4 building is very near to the international airport. When you enter Chennai International Airport, the first building you enter is Terminal 4 T4 Chennai Airport. So after we got our boarding passes, we are waiting in the waiting area to board the aircraft, and here I can see Air India Express flight. It's actually an Air Asia flight which is converted to Air India Express flight, and we are going to board the flight via bus. So we have to go downstairs by taking this escalator. We are going to go downstairs, and from there we are going to wait for a few minutes, and there will be a bus awaiting for us which will take us from the terminal building to the Air India flight. So it's raining outside. It's not that much very high raining. It's quite it's okay. The climate is okay out there, and here we are in the waiting area. The flight is quite full. It can accommodate around 180 passengers, and I can see a lot of passengers waiting to board the aircraft. So the flight must be very full. So now we have boarded the Air India bus. So this specific bus will make us board the aircraft, and it will drop us at the Air India near the tarmac. So the rain has stopped right now, but it is slightly drizzling over here. So you can see a lot of passengers waiting to board the aircraft right now. The time right now is around 9:40, and our flight is expected to depart at 10 o'clock from Chennai Airport. So here we are boarding the aircraft. So luckily we got a window seat. So if you don't get a window seat, do one thing. Just after the boarding gets over, just go and ask the cabin crew or the air hostess whether any kind of window seats are available, or if they do not respond, you yourself can just look after, and you can go the entire end of the aeroplane. You can check either any kind of window seat is available, and here you go. There's a takeoff from Chennai Airport. So luckily, actually I didn't get any kind of window seat, but I found a window seat which is empty, so I just sat on it. So no problem with it. So our flight has took off from Chennai Airport, and the sky is pretty much very cloudy over here because of the rain in Chennai Airport. So actually you can very well see that the sky is moving from darker mode to lighter mode. The sky is right now very clear outside because we have cruised half an hour from Chennai Airport. So it will be like, okay, we have come a long way from Chennai Airport. So we can very well see that the sky is very clear outside. The window is actually quite messy. That's why I cannot show you a clear picture of the outside view. So here we are. In front of us is this dashboard. What do you call that? Something which we use to dine for food, and here we are with our Airbus A320 safety instructions. So they have clearly mentioned how to buckle our seat belts, how to use the emergency exits. There are actually 8 emergency exits in this Air India flight. So emergency exits, if you do not know where is it, you can follow this green color thing which will be in the floor, which will be visible to you during the darkness, and they have mentioned how to sit that bracing position when the flight lands in water. And every economy class seats will have this life jacket under the seats, and they have clearly mentioned how to use this life jackets and how to use this life jacket if you have a child with you. So if you have a child with you, just make sure that you learn this art of using this life jacket before you depart from the airport. So here we are just provided with an option like veg or non-veg, and as usual we have chosen a non-veg food. So since this is a 2.5 hours flight, we will be provided with a full meal in Air India. So there's this sauce dipped with beans like English breakfast over there, and along with it we have an omelette which is very well cooked, and the taste was quite good actually. And along with that we have some fried potato wedges, and at last we have this chicken single sausage and croissant, which is not actually doesn't have any kind of filling inside it. So one yogurt, mango yogurt, which should be I shown that video already. So here we have with our Namaste Air India magazine. So every month Air India publishes different magazines every month. So this is the publication which they have done for the December month actually. So they do not boast anything proud about themselves in this magazine. You can see quite a lot of advertisements over here, and of course there are a lot of quite a few information about this Air India flight, and you can see a lot of things which mainly there are many advertisements in this magazine. And since it's a 2.5 hours flight, either you carry a iPad or either you carry a cell phone with good movies with you so that you can watch and spend the rest of the time in this flight, or you can just simply just gaze over this pages through the magazine, and you can simply spend the time. And what to say, after we had a good dinner, I was just looking over this magazine, and I was just looking over the pictures because I don't like to read, because I just like to look over the pictures. And there's this wonderful Air India magazine which I showed to you. So the next thing, we will move on to how is our seat in this economy class. It's actually very good actually. So you'll be having a very nice comfortable seating, and you'll be having a good legroom actually. The only thing you have to worry about is the legroom. You have a very good legroom, very good leg space in Air India in economy class. So no need to worry about that. And your 2.5 hours flight will be pretty good actually. So right now we are going to land in Delhi airport, and it will be taking 10 minutes to land in Delhi airport. So I'll be talking back to you once the aircraft has landed. So our aircraft has landed in Delhi airport T3. T3 is Terminal 3 of Indira Gandhi International Airport, otherwise known as Delhi International Airport. So there are actually three terminals in Delhi airport. One is T1 and T2. Both Terminal 1 and Terminal 2, they consist of domestic aircrafts landing over there and departing over there. And this special T3, Terminal 3 of IJ Delhi International Airport, actually allows only international flights to land over there. Along with it, there are a few airlines in domestic sectors which will land over here. So you can also see that one aircraft has departed right now from IJ airport. So that's how we have parallel runways in IJ airport. So the other airlines other than international airlines which are allowed to land in T3, Delhi airport, is Air India, Vistara Airlines, Air India Express, Alliance Air. So these are the aircrafts which will land in which are the domestic sectors. These flights will operate in domestic sectors, but they are allowed to land in this T3 Delhi International Airport. So out there you can see this Alliance Air. So we have deboarded our aircraft, and we are entering into this T3 terminal building of Delhi airport, and you can see a lot of Vistara Airlines, and you can see a lot of Air India aircraft which is parked next to the terminal building. And the time right now is around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and our flight overall time is around 2.5 hours. So this is the arrival area of Delhi International Airport, which you will be seeing once you land in Delhi International Airport. And since it's a Christmas time in December, you can see a lot of Christmas decorations over here. And if you come across various occasions like Christmas, Diwali, you can see a lot of festival occasions. You can see a lot of happenings over here. So here you can see the Starbucks and Hamleys, and we are waiting for our checked-in baggages to arrive over here. So after collecting our checked-in baggages, we will leave this airport, and you will see a lot of belts over here, checked-in baggages belts. up to starting from 1 till 7 they are having. So that's how large our Delhi International Airport is actually. So this is the outside area of the Delhi arrival, but you have two separate outside areas. One will be inside the terminal building and the other one is outside the terminal building. This is the inside thing, and once you have a connecting flight, you can just take right and enter the connecting flight building without having to go out of the building.